So I became a millionaire in my 20s, and I want to share with you the top 5 reasons that happened. 5 things that influenced me being able to reach that level and scale our businesses far beyond that as well. So we're just going to get straight into the video. If you have aspirations to grow some big businesses and increase your net worth, then these are 5 things that I think have really helped me. The first is being very opportunity aware. I have always been looking around at what is working, what's not. I'm looking at picking up clues. I don't want to just go through the process of, when I left college, just getting a job. Head down, that's what I do, and I'm not really lifting my head up and looking around and seeing what opportunities are there. When I started my first business, it was, I say business, it's going to sound silly when I tell you what it was, but my first business was washing cars for my neighbors and doing some gardening as well. And again, I was looking for the opportunity. I was seeing that the area that I lived in was not close to a car wash or any car washing facilities. There was no one else in my local area that was doing that already. So as a 12-year-old boy, I drew some leaflets, hand drawn. I drew a picture of a dirty car and I drew a picture of a clean car, and I said, do you want your car to look like this? Then I can help. And I started to get a database of clients that would have me coming back week after week to wash their car, and I'd make some decent money as a 12-year-old. And then I saw the opportunity for the internet. The internet was a big thing and it was booming. And I saw that opportunity and I was thinking, where can I build some businesses and leverage what the internet is doing here? And at the time, eBay was big. It was established. It was a place to get some really good results. And so I started to find products that I could purchase to sell on eBay for a profit. And I was into biking and skateboarding and whatever. So I'd go down to the skate park, made friends with people there. They didn't care how much they were selling their little bike parts for. So I saw an opportunity to make a profit. I'd go down to the skate park and I'd buy someone's handlebars for £10 or someone's old wheel because I just got a new wheel. So I bought that for £7, and I'd go on eBay and I'd make a listing and I'd sell those £10 handlebars for £30 and that £7 wheel for £25. And so that then I started to explore that opportunity even more. Long story short, started to find wholesale products from China and started to find the products that were selling well on eBay, but there was enough space on the listings for me to be able to jump on that opportunity too. Just little examples here of like my early part of the career. It was sourcing opportunity. We don't want to jump on something when it's already saturated, and we don't want to be the first person to try and do something. We want to see what are the clues that there is something that is working right now, but there is space enough for me to jump in and do the same as well. And that has followed me all the way through my, the next 10, 20 years of my journey as an entrepreneur. Just opportunities everywhere. I'm always looking for them. The second thing is focusing and getting my head down. I've been very good at this, again, since a young age. There was a period of my life where perhaps between 17 and 19, that 2 years, I remember I really didn't have many friends, not because I wasn't likable, I don't think, but because I just didn't really want to hang out. I wanted to build a business. And so the times where I could be going out and having a drink and enjoying the fact that I've turned 18. I know in the US, I think it's 21, and in the UK, 18 is when you can go out and celebrate that you can now drink an alcoholic beverage in a public place. I didn't really care about that. I didn't want to go out drinking, I didn't want to go out partying, I didn't want to have limited sleep. So I just literally focused on getting my head down and figuring out how I could start and grow these businesses. And that really gave me a tremendous head start. Focusing, head down. It doesn't matter where you're at right now. If you're watching this and you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, it's not too late, but you just got to capitalize on the time you got right now and do an audit of your time. And what stuff is just a waste of time? And could you be focusing on starting the business if it's important enough to you to do that? The third thing, and it's very important to me, is God. I am a Christian, I am a believer in Jesus Christ, and He's the most important thing in my life. And so I don't think I'd be where I am right now without Him and His guidance. So, you may not believe in God, and that's absolutely fine, but for me I do, and I believe in Him so strongly that I am praying to Him all the way along this journey. I'm communicating with Him, and I believe that He's the one giving me these creative ideas and showing me opportunities. So a very important thing for me and how I've gotten to where I am. The fourth thing, and again, this is the topic of how we got to become a millionaire. We're not just talking about scaling a business to some decent numbers, but that's quite a stamp on where I've gotten. It's team building. it's building a community of people around me that are on the same journey, that can get excited about the vision of where I'm going with my businesses and want to be a part of that, and want to be taken care of by someone in a company, as opposed to another company that just treats people like a pawn on a chessboard, and there's no value there provided to the person. So for me, it's been a big part of my journey, is realizing that I can only go so far by myself, and I want to bring great people around me. I want to be able to invest in them. I want them to bring their best to the company, and we've been able to grow together. So me becoming a millionaire is a byproduct of us growing multi-million-pound businesses with an amazing team of people around me. And fifth and finally, it's been spending below my means. Many people won't hit the millionaire status, or won't get to that level, or perhaps will never grow a million-dollar business even, because they're spending just as much as they're earning. And to me, it just doesn't make any sense. It hasn't done for a very, very, very long time. The people that make great money but go straight to buying a Lamborghini, or just blow it all on partying. I can't compute that. It doesn't make any sense to me. To me, it makes total sense to make sure that you're spending below your means. As your income grows, don't have your expenditure grow, because constantly you're going to be going like this, and you're never actually storing up, saving money, saving wealth, and having an opportunity to invest that wealth, to grow that wealth. So for me, I've always spent a very, very small portion of what I earn, and the rest goes back into the business. It goes into the charitable things that we're doing that I enjoy being a part of, and going into my church and other things like that. And of course, savings. So then it's also just making sure I've got a safe buffer of cash, so that if anything goes wrong with the company, then we are comfortable. So spending below my means, very, very important for gradually and incrementally starting to build your net worth. By the way, if you'd like to learn more about my story, and specifically how I've gotten to where I am in my marketing company right now, then there's another video popping up right here, which will literally share with you how this whole thing came to be and the different ideas that I went through along the way. So do check that out if you'd find that valuable. Also, give me a thumbs up on this video. It really helps support the channel and shows us the type of content that you're enjoying, so we can make more of it. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel too, so you don't miss any of our future videos.